Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I don't. Wait. Oh no, I'm insane. Sorry. Anyway, we're going into the Desert Palace. Not exactly the most inspired name. Uh, all things considered, it's the palace that's in the desert. But I guess that's kind of how Zelda dungeons are always like. Well, not always. I don't know. It's a little weird because sometimes you get shit like that where it's like Desert Palace, but then sometimes you get like this game. I mean, the first dungeon was the Eastern Palace, so I'm gonna say that also not exactly very inspired, right? But can I go left at the start here? No. Okay. But what am I trying to say here? But I think later dungeons in this game have pretty good names, or like pretty interesting names, I guess. Like more complicated. They sound like real places rather than you know directions. Okay. Ouch. Probably could have Pegasus bootsed out of there, but I admit I was taking a sip of sody pop at the time. Ooh, gonna want our trusty lamp for this, although I'm curious to look what's out here first. Oh, we're out. There you go. So if you want to leave, I guess that's how you leave. Can't seem to get in there yet, whatever's in there. Got some scary eyeballs. And I'm thinking about it. Oh, hey, I'll take that. Thank you very much. And Vulture, I was gonna say, Vulture didn't seem to care, but then he took off. See ya, buddy. We love a piece of heart. Kind of rare. I don't think this game does that too often where there's a piece of heart. Oh shit. Okay, I guess we'll come back for this. Where there's a piece of, or else there's magic in one of these. That would be ideal. No, not in you. Or in you. What about in you? Little magic pot action? That's alright. Not really, but I'm sure we'll find magic eventually. Like Ocarina of Time, the first 3 dungeons are all very cool, like place names. The Great Deku Tree, Jabu Jabu's Belly, whatever the third one is. Oh wait, Jabu Jabu is the third one. Dodongo's Cavern, that's the second one. But ah, compare that to like the second half of the game. It's literally Forest Temple, Water Temple, Fire Temple. It's like it's the most boring and mundane you could get. Oh, okay. Well, there's our big chest. Although we do not have the big key yet, so we're not gonna be able to get it. Sad. And I wasted my magic on those lamps, which I assumed would do something, but did not. I always enjoy the dungeon names that are seem more like places, though. What do you have to say to me, Mr. Hasrala? You must never fail to find all the treasure in each dungeon. That is so not true. I don't think. Well, maybe that's true. I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure there are plenty of dungeons where all they have on offer is like, or not all they have on offer, but rather in addition to the required things, they also have like, optional rupees and stuff. I mean, well, I was gonna say we just got a heart piece, but I guess technically that wasn't in the dungeon. That was outside of the dungeon. But that's like a technicality, you know what I mean? I could only have gotten that from here. Hey, that's pretty good. I was about to light these torches, but in fact, it's just a button. There we go. I kind of remember this dungeon not being super big. Yeah, I mean, we've already explored like most of it. It seems like just the right half of this first floor, and then there's just a little bit, or I guess the basement. Anyway, I still have to go back to the lower left with my magic and see what was down there. Although I don't think it is anything too important. I think it might just be like the compass or something, but I don't know. Compass is worth it for me. I want the compass. Sahasrara did just tell me that I must never fail to collect all the treasure in every dungeon, didn't he? So, I mean, it seems like something I ought to try and do. Okay, we'll go back over there later. Oh, no need to run all the way back. We're going to have to come this way anyway. Oop, and we're going to have to head back in that direction once we get the big key, wherever that is, so. All things to consider. Oh, boy. Lots of foes. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Ooh. Whew. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is fine. I just wasn't ready for him. Plus, there's the ant lion guy. I guess there's just nothing in here. Is there like a bombable wall, perhaps? No, I guess not. It's just a very strange noise, you know. But maybe that's the room next door. I'm not really sure what the point of this room is. I guess it's just nothing. It's a fool's room. It exists to trick you. Okay, there we go. That's the door we needed a key for. Could I go down here? Yes, I could. This is me exercising the strategy I mentioned in another video of just go into as many doors as you can before you start unlocking stuff. Okay, another way outside. And this one leads absolutely nowhere. I'm curious to jump down, but I'm pretty confident that it's just going to take us like outside the dungeon. So I don't want to bother. Also, my laundry's done, so that's good. I'll have to go get that when we're done here. Or move it at least. Actually, I don't know if I can. It's done in the wash, but I think the dryer might still be going for another like 20 minutes. Which is to say, it's not free. Ah! There's the compass. Okay, so I guess that other direction is definitely worth going, because, you know, nowhere else to go. These guys are BMOS, by the way. These laser firing enemies we've been dealing with are called BMOS. They're recurring Zelda foes, but I'm a fan of them. Hey, and there's the big key. All right. We found a little key. It helped us get the big key. We know where the chest is. We're headed that way anyway. Yeah, I don't know what the hell could be in that other... I thought I would be able to like dash right through, but I kind of just stopped dead in my tracks. I wanted that heart, but oh well. It's gone now. I do like this dungeon though. I don't know. Something. I think when I was a kid I would get stuck here. And so maybe something about that. Like playing it now as an adult feels like, and just not really having any trouble with it whatsoever, feels like, it's like, I don't know, it's just like poning my child self, I guess. Not poning him, but, you know. Like, showing him that, like, we overcame this, buddy. Anyway, there's the power glove. It is so fucking bad. No, it's actually not. It's actually great. Unironically, great item. It lets us pick up rocks. I mean, obviously we could always pick up these pots. That's not new, but picking up rocks is quite major. You may not have seemed like it, but there's a lot that's been blocked off to us per rocks. Or maybe not blocked off, but like, I don't know. There's a lot of rocks in this game, and I personally like interacting with things as I travel from one side of the place to the other. I don't know. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. It actually seems like, oh. Funny that we didn't even need it. Oh well. How am I doing on that? Do I need? No, I'm good. I have a bee still. I should probably let that out because, to be honest, the bee is not that useful. It's not useless, but it's not that useful. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think we do want to go outside there. I was just thinking to myself, well, we already got the heart piece out there, so there's nothing else to do. So we may as well head back the other way. But then I was thinking, I don't know where else the hell to go. But recall, we just got the ability to pick up freaking rocks, and there were rocks out here, man. You kidding me? And look at them. We just pick them up like they're nothing. You know, they're like pots. Good stuff. Okay. Dungeon continues. Ah! It does always feel good to be in the part of the dungeon that is, oh boy. The part of the dungeon that's like, after you got the key item or whatever, so you know you're kind of in the home stretch. Oh, pardon me. You know, I'm realizing I think I can just leave. Yeah, I don't know. There are definitely instances of rooms like that where you have to wait for all the tiles to go off, but that one I definitely could just leave. That was not an example of such a room. Okay, easy. Literally making me fight fucking Tangela. Tangela? Probably Tangela, right? Tangela makes more sense because it's named because it's like a tangle of vines. Ah! I feel like I recall learning some secret to the BMOs, like maybe you can freeze them or something, but if you can, I don't recall. And I honestly don't even particularly feel comfortable trying, because I want to use my magic on whatever the hell these torches are for. I guess nothing. Oh well. You don't know until you try, right? I could really use a fairy or something. There's another key. Oh my god, I died. That's okay. Well, it's a good thing I had a fairy. But now I really feel like I should have I should have gotten rid of the bee. All right, let's relax for a second. You really can just kind of stand still, generally speaking, and swing your sword and you'll be fine. The direction you're facing matters a little bit, but I mean, I honestly think that the reason I got hit at all doing this was because I moved. I tried too hard. I like moved too much when I could have moved not at all, and it would have been better. Come get me. All right, there you go. See, it's cute. It's a skull and crossbones. Aren't you scared? Right? No? All right. I'm gonna grab a real quick save state just in case. I think I'll be fine though, but I would rather be safe than sorry is my feeling on this matter. There we go. Eat shit, buddy. Okay. I always loved the way this effect looked of the wall moving, because like it looks magical. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's what, if it's supposed to, if the idea is supposed to be that it's like a movable wall that is intentionally like mechanically sliding, or if it's supposed to be like a magical wall that moves. But it looks like a magical wall that moves to me, and I love that. Anyway, this is Land Mola. There's 3 of it, you'll notice, and that when it jumps out of the ground, it shoots rocks in multiple directions, so you got to watch where they're coming up from so you don't get blasted by those. And I think the other thing is, the only like major thing is they're only like susceptible to damage on their head and on their tail. Actually, yeah, I don't even know if they are susceptible on their tail. It might just be the head. So you kind of have to stand close to where they're coming out if you want to hurt them. I think this boss is part of why I struggled with this dungeon as a kid, though, for sure. I just could not get the timing down. I think I was really bad at visualizing the projectiles too. Like I just could not. My mind could not process where they were gonna be, even knowing where the moss was gonna come up from. I don't think I really registered that this game, the first 2 bosses in this game are multiple guys. All right, there we go. That's 2 of them down. When it gets down to this last one, I think it gets a little tougher. Like he spits out more projectiles. Yeah, 8 instead of 4. So that's something to look out for, but honestly, it's... I can't believe I still somehow ran directly into it. It's still easier, in my opinion, than when there's multiple of them. Just because you know, it's like, yeah, there's more projectiles, but it's just less to keep track of. You know, I'm not watching all over the screen for where they're going to come up. Anyway, that's it. That's Land Mola in the books. And that's the pendant of, I think, wisdom? I don't know if we knew if we were going after wisdom or power when we got here, but I think that's wisdom. No, that's power. You'll find the pendant of power. My goal of finding 3 pendants is in sight. Go for the last one. Okay. Will do. And we're out. Simple as. That was faster than I thought. That wasn't even 15 minutes we were in there. Okay. Well, let's poke around then with our new magical gloves. I don't remember if we could have picked up bit bushes before or not. But I mean, that doesn't exactly benefit you much to be able to, you know, but you can. All right, well, let's check our map for a minute, huh? We have 2 of the 3 pendants, and the last pendant is all the way up on top of the mountain there, by the sanctuary. So I suppose we should just make our way north for now. and see what there is to see. The other thing is, oh, you know what, actually? Here's what we're going to do. Well, we are going to make our way north, but I have a specific destination in mind. Yeah, so these big white rocks here now that we couldn't pick up before, now we can. So this is a viable shortcut here. Don't have to go all the way around the long way to get through here. Quite convenient. Ah! That's really the main thing about the Power Glove is just convenience. It gives you a lot more convenient ways to get around Hyrule. And I mean, just like, you know, oh, whoops. Hyrule is pretty big, but it's not gigantic. You are going to eventually like have seen everything, or rather, you are going to eventually like gain access to navigation everywhere, I guess is what I mean. So it's not that. Ooh. Wait. Oh, I thought I could go up here. I guess I can't, unless this is like a secret or something. No. No, okay, I'm just a crazy person. For some reason I thought you could go north from the castle. I'm trying to make my way to the sanctuary at the moment. But this is just as good a path. Oh god. All I'm trying to say is that we obviously can't go everywhere in Hyrule right off the bat, and we still can't go everywhere, but the Power Glove lets us go a lot more places. A lot more conveniently. So, I'm glad I have it. You something? No, you're not. You look like you'd be something, though. Okay, I believe the sanctuary is just one screen over. Yes. So that means we are where we want to be. Or I am where I want to be. I think. Yeah. Okay. This is actually a little further than where I wanted to be, but let's read this sign nonetheless. Do not enter Death Mountain without the king's permission. Well, the king's dead. So that's not happening. And that's the way into the mountain, and as you can see, we couldn't have gone in there until we got the Power Glove. So, that does seem like a pretty good place for us to head next. As far as, progress is concerned. But I'm more interested in running face first into a pile of rocks. And this piece of heart, boom. That puts us at a clean 8 hearts. Feels good, doesn't it? Kind of feels fast. We've only really done 2 dungeons. I guess we've done 3. Boom. Still can't, oh, I guess we can go in here. Oh, no, yeah, we can't go up there, though. That's where I'd really want to go. How sad. Okay. And this puts us, where the hell are we? Where does this put us? This puts us, I'm just going to go look. I'm just going to see what's in here. Because I don't know. Nothing. This is an exit. And you know what? I think we already went in there. I think it was like... Yeah. I think it was down there. That's what it was. And that cave is the exit from that little secret hole. Boop. Alright. Ah! Oh my god. Like, yes, even this is easier to get through because I can just go straight up. I don't have to cut around through all the grass, you know? It's just little minor things like that. Can I get through here, or is this like a fool's errand trying to get back through here? It's a fool's errand. I foolsed it. Fool's gold, new gold, and so on. I should listen to some more Tame Impala. I've only really heard the new gold, which they did with gorillas, and what's the other one? Fucking I don't remember. The less I know, the better. The Waterfall of Wishing is just around the corner. Okay, well that's where we're headed. That's perfect. Somebody told us about the Waterfall of Wishing. I don't remember who. But that's actually not even really the reason we're here. Would you believe? God, there's actually a bit more exploring to be done over here than I remember there being. I kind of thought it was just going to take us straight there once we picked up the rock. But there totally is all kinds of stuff over here. Ooh, maybe not all kinds, but there's stuff. Oop. Ow. Hey, here's a waterfall. I wonder if this is the Waterfall of Wishing. Well, in any case, we can only look from afar for now. Ooh, what's up here? This is a strange area. And it's full of Zora. Oh god, they're attacking. Okay, well, I'm going to stop there actually for now. But next time, we'll go into that strange domain that had Zoras. Could be any area, really. I don't know where it is specifically. It's just a domain with Zoras, so I don't know.